Oh, hi. So I rented Jennifer's Body at Google Films, and yeah, it's pretty shitty. I mean, it's a good example of like what's wrong with 21st century movies and why movies were better in let's say from the I don't count silent movies, but let's just say from the 50s and until the 90s. Movies were better back then because this is a good example of why a recent. This is from 2009, but it's simply the dialogue is just shit. Um, so the movie is basically impossible to watch basically because of words basically. Or the I think it's a great idea. It really has some. I like Megan Fox, the way she looks, and and there's some great scenes. If this had been like a retro movie, like made in the 80s, it would have been much more to the point and like it could have been a great horror movie. But there, it's just, oh my God! I mean, what a piece of shit movie. With a great idea, just wasted. Uh, Again, it just seems like a cool retro concept that we got this like almost like a female Freddy Krueger or something, like female Jason, female Michael Myers, female uh, Pinhead or something, right? And then could have been a great horror villain, but yeah, there's no sequel. Wonder why? And yeah, because for example, there's a scene in the forest where she like seduces this guy, and I mean that's great stuff. It could have been amazing, like really great, like really great weird fiction, like that story Lovecraft likes. What's it called, Pan or something? Uh, uh, and then we see like animals gathering around them, forest animals. But then afterwards, the scene is completely ruined by really like inappropriate humor. Like they say sarcasm is the humor of the weak mind, and then we see a deer eating from a dead body. I mean, eating meat from a dead body. I mean, what the fuck? What? How is that funny? I mean, it's like that's like I mean, that's just typical of that movie because it's just it's a really stupid movie. It was weird because I heard about the movie and I thought it was a male who was obsessed and in love with her, but it turns out to be like a good friend from school or from childhood, from early childhood, from kindergarten or something. Again, a great idea with these kind of friendships, but totally wasted in the movie. Uh, so, but yeah, that's like a weird Mandela effect for me because I really thought it was a male who was obsessed. I don't know, maybe I'm confusing with another movie or something. But anyway, it turns out like uh, and unlike Mulholland Drive, where they were maybe like a sexy relationship, this is just strictly stupid again. Uh, and also, this is just really stupid attempt at playing a nerd when obviously, I mean, Amanda Seyfried, she's obviously not a nerd, but she's like really trying a pathetic attempt at playing like a nerdy character. And but yeah, and I don't think it was the fault of Megan Fox. It's just too much dumb talking, and instead of like focusing on the good horror stuff, like uh yeah, really really annoying movie. Um, anyway, yeah, all right, so I'll upload this. Somehow there should be more rants in this movie.